Ever since James Gunn landed the role of the man in charge of the DCU under DC Studios, he's come under heavy criticism. In recent months, it's become more apparent that a lot of people are not liking what he's doing, especially the choices of actors he's casting. So let's talk about all the heavy criticism tossed at his choices. Ever since James Gunn was hired, most people assumed Gunn would do what he's been doing with pretty much every job he gets. He goes out there and he casts his close friends and relatives in big roles, and he gets them paychecks. And James Gunn did even address these situations, talking about it, how he's cast a handful. But it's becoming more apparent as we get more actors and as more are rumored to be joining the DCU. And as we see names that are out there from trades and from insiders, that he's definitely assembling the best of James Gunn's pals to be in this franchise. And to me, this is not really surprising. A lot of actors have those directors that they work with, and these directors constantly bring them in. You know, you look at Christopher Nolan. He's got his actors. You look at other directors. I mean, pick anybody out there, right? You're going to see that they have the people they like to work with for one reason or another. And to me, this is just sort of expected. I don't look down on it. I do honestly find it a little strange that James Gunn is kind of recasting many of the people that we've already seen in just different roles and throwing me into different corners of the DC universe. But again, it is what it is. It's a reboot. They're going to play loose with how the leftovers connect, like Peacemaker and Waller and whatever. So who really cares at this point? They're just doing something else. But I do get the criticism against him, and you get the sense that this could be something that a lot of people have a problem with, and maybe it could impact some sort of bottom line when it comes to, how much money they're making. But I think that's being a little overblown. Like, every person isn't going to go, well, he cast Michael Rooker again in another project. I'm not going to see it. Of course he's going to cast Michael Rooker in another project. Don't be surprised if Michael Rooker appears as multiple characters. Like, it's just how it goes. So I get that the criticism is being tossed at him because he's making an entire universe where he's casting friends instead of like one or two films. But is that really so different than Quentin Tarantino or Chris Nolan or the Russo brothers or anybody really? They're just working with talent they know. I think it's just more prominent because James Gunn has done it so frequently, so recently.